What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with another video. The road to WrestleMania continues with a stop in Providence, Rhode Island. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of the Red Brand, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including: is Bray and Bobby Lashley cancelled? Rumors on Stone Cold competing at WrestleMania? John Cena and Vince McMahon says we'll make mistakes, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, Wrestlelamia Shorts. Now, as always, we won't recap the matches, but just look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good as number one, a generational promo. Now, does Cody Rhodes have heart? It should go without saying, given the way he worked a Hell in a Cell match with a torn pectoral, then rehabbed it to come back to the ring. Nonetheless, the American Nightmare put any doubts to rest about why he's coming for Roman Reigns' undisputed championship and why he's gonna win it. Cody mesmerized the fans with his promo, letting them know that he realized he hasn't proved himself yet. He told the universe, "I don't wear a suit because I think I'm somebody, I wear a suit because I want to be somebody," and let them know when the sun goes down on Hollywood, the sun is going down on Roman Reigns' generational run. "I've waited my whole life, I will wait no more." This was a fantastic promo for what should be a fantastic match. Let's just hope the WWE doesn't ruin everything by having Roman steal another win, burying Rhodes in the process. Number two, serving the sizzle, not the steak. There's an old school wrestling saying that TV serves the sizzle, not the steak. The idea being that TV provides fans with a good reason to want to buy a ticket or PLE to get the entree they only get a whiff of on TV. While that business model has changed, it was used last night with the WWE giving its fans just enough for what they'll see when Omos steps into the ring with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. We even got holy shit chants, so obviously the universe wants to see this match. Omos and Brock's confrontation made it clear that Omos poses a legitimate threat to the Beast, but it didn't show how Lesnar will deal with it. Number 3, Kevin cares. Kevin Owens made it clear he doesn't want anyone's help against the Bloodline, especially Sami Zayn. KO told Catherine Kelly that while he appreciated Cody Rhodes' offer to offset any Bloodline interference in his match against Solo Sikoa, Owens cut a logical promo when he told Cody to stay out of his match because he didn't want to feel responsible for Cody getting hurt before WrestleMania. This gave fans a suitable reason to expect KO would be on his own in the main event. 4. Utilizing the undercard. Last night's Raw showed how to use its undercard well, in this case using them to build up their opponents and storylines. While there were some matches where the outcomes were predictable, Elias vs Bronson Reed and Rollins vs Baron Corbin, they weren't throwaway matches. For example, Elias' match subtly set up his rivalry with Rick Boogs, while Baron Corbin's match saw The Miz manipulate him to further the Seth Rollins vs Logan Paul match, and Miz's role in facilitating it. Number 5, true episodic television. Raw has been nailing it with creative episodic television with storylines that flow from week to week and have little or nothing to do with PLEs. It's good to see storylines play out on TV, motivating fans to want to see things play out, and in some cases giving undercard performers a rub by working with uppercard or main eventers. Whether it's the new alliance of Carmella and Chelsea Green being a nuisance to Bianca Belair, or Johnny Gargano standing up to the Judgment Day, fans have more reasons to tune in on Mondays. And the build to WrestleMania continues. Raw featured some brilliant build-up for WrestleMania, with the WWE announcing the Hell in a Cell match between Edge and Finn Balor, furthering the suspense over what it will take for Ray to give Dominic his WrestleMania match, intensifying the strife between Damage Control and the trio of Lita, Trish and Becky, and even subtly showing what a threat Rhea Ripley is by having her throw Candice LeRae around like a proverbial ragdoll. Whether it was something minor or something major, every segment, match and promo designed to hype WrestleMania worked very well. But that was the good. What about the bad? Is number 1, not so cool dad. Once upon a time, Edge delivered hilarious promos and radiated cool. However, like most people, his attempts at sounding cool to a contemporary audience aren't working. This is nothing new, as the rated R superstar sounded like a goof when he played a heel in the Judgment Day. The best thing he can do is to look unhinged and talk about inflicting violence on his opponent. But 2, why is Kevin Owens still around? Why didn't the Bloodline finish the job with Owens? Roman Reigns has been complaining about his Kevin Owens problems for months, and the Bloodline had the perfect opportunity to put him out of action for good. Instead, the Usos and Solo delivered a fairly standard SmackDown. Sure, Owens sold it like a champ, but shouldn't the group at least have put his head in a chair or something similar to show they're out to rid the wrestling world of him? This was a bad plot hole. Now, there was nothing downright ugly about last night's Raw. WrestleMania is just less than 3 weeks away. WWE found the right balance of hyping Mania while also putting on an entertaining show while building up superstars. Compare this to last Friday's SmackDown, which seemed like a taped show with very little going on. What do you guys think of the red brand this week? Let us know in the comments down below. Now let's move on to the news. Now first story looks at a rumour of Stone Cold Steve Austin working WrestleMania. Atop of today's news is Stone Cold wrestling at Mania. That's the wild rumour making the rounds. However, as any wrestling fan knows, wrestling is all about the rumours, so let's take a look at this latest WrestleMania scuttlebutt. By now you've heard the rumours that WWE asked Stone Cold Steve Austin to work a WrestleMania match against Brock Lesnar. If the stories are true, the WWE had plenty of money waiting for Austin. Whatever the reason, Stone Cold said However, Fightful Select is reporting, we've heard that a very in-shape Steve Austin was made additional pitches to get on the show, but not for necessarily marquee matches. LA Knight was a name rumoured online and we can confirm that's at least been pitched. However, nobody close to Austin or in WWE have been able to verify that it's happening as of yet. There are any number of reasons why Stone Cold might have passed on working with Brock or Roman. Let's examine two. First, either match could be too long or too demanding physically, especially in light of Austin's well-documented neck issues. Second, the idea of counting the lights for either opponent might have been a deal breaker, as Austin might want his career to be known for going out with a win. Whatever the case, a match or brawl with LA Knight might work financially for the Texas Rattlesnake while also keeping things easy on his body. The WWE would undoubtedly be thrilled by any Austin appearance, and as we'll see later in the news, word has it that WWE is impressed with LA Knight's work and the fans' reaction to him. If Bray vs Bobby Lashley's match falls through, an Austin appearance would be a good replacement. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, WWE is big on this superstar. There's more signs that the WWE is seeing a lot in LA Knight. Rumour has it that management was pleased with LA Knight's performance during his run with Bray Wyatt, including his work and his willingness to give 110% to a program that some wrestlers would bulk at. In addition, Wrestling News is reporting, there's been a lot of talk of late about LA Knight. We're told that the people in positions of power in WWE are very happy with his work and that they are very happy with the crowd reactions he's getting at the live events. They added that Knight is due for a push after WrestleMania. Knight's appearance on Raw is another good sign, as the WWE doesn't typically book just anyone to appear on other brands. If LA Knight does work with Austin, it'll be another good sign for the SmackDown superstar, as it's a sign the WWE feels he has enough heat to make it worth the fans' time for him to get a beatdown by Austin. Next up, an update on Bray Wyatt vs Bobby Lashley's Mania match. What's the scoop on Bray Wyatt and his rumoured Mania match with Bobby Lashley? As we commented yesterday, Wyatt has been off TV for some time, other than video appearances, leading to speculation why he's missing when he has a major match booked against Bobby Lashley at Mania. And there are two theories circulating right now, the first being that Wyatt is recovering from an injury, and the second is that Wyatt is at odds with WWE over creative differences. A recent social media message from Bobby Lashley has only added to the buzz, as the Almighty tweeted, "I worked too hard to be denied. I'll be ready to fight on the biggest stage of them all. I don't care who it is, somebody will feel the wrath of the Almighty." Some fans see this as a sign Lashley's match with Wyatt is off. However, Ringside News reported on 13th March that when we asked about Bray Wyatt's WrestleMania match against Bobby Lashley, a tenured source on the creative team confirmed that I don't think his match is in jeopardy. In addition, Dave Meltzer commented, "From what I understand, the match is still on for WrestleMania and he should be back very soon." In any event, the WWE needs to either put Lashley into a different program or make the best of the Lashley vs Wyatt match. It's bad enough that Lashley was saddled with a match against Wyatt, and he deserves a proper bout at the Showcase of the Immortals in light of his abilities and main event status. Next up is the Demon returning. Now that WWE's booked Edge vs Balor in a Hell in a Cell match at Mania, fans are looking for clues about whether Finn will draw upon the power of his otherworldly alter ego. Some fans noted Balor's comments during his promo with Edge that he's been to Hell and Hell was no match for his demons. Meltzer seems to think that this could happen and discussed the previous plans for Edge and Finn to fight at the Hell in a Cell match at the Royal Rumble. They had plans for Brood Edge vs Demon Finn Balor in the Hell in a Cell match, but it was moved because Edge was doing a TV show, so I presume by him mentioning Demon that it's still the direction we're going. Meltzer added that the fans could also see Brood Edge to show up to battle Balor. We still have to do the angles. They announced the Hell in a Cell, and if that goes away we're supposed to go, then we'll have Balor announce the Demon and Edge announce the Brood Edge, and that's where we're going. Even if it's just Balor vs Edge, the WWE Universe should be in for a brutal bout. Finally, John Cena on Vince McMahon saying, "We all make mistakes." But John Cena is back at the wrestling spotlight thanks to his upcoming Mania match against Austin Theory, and he recently spoke with the Associated Press to hype his films and his wrestling career. When asked about the possible WWE sale, Cena answered, That's way above my pay grade. I don't know what's going on with that. I love Vince McMahon. He's everything you could want in a great friend, business partner, father, mentor. I love the man, but his business dealings are his business, and what he shares with me, that's between us. They also asked Cena how he could reconcile the feelings he had towards Vince given the misconduct allegations made against him. No, I mean everyone has the right to have their perspective. I have the right to have mine. When you love somebody, you take them as imperfectly perfect as they are. We all make mistakes. We all have poor decisions. Lord knows I've made my collection of poor choices. That doesn't mean I'm not going to love somebody. There's no way I can go on record and say I don't love Vince McMahon. What do you guys think of Cena's comments though? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.